Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilka empath, and I just like having these little talks and the way I feel about things. Yeah, I feel pretty good. I just got a really cool meditate state in, you know. I'm pretty blissed out. The world is pretty good to me. It's floating around in 5D. I don't have to dip into 3D world much. I don't leave the house much. There's not really a whole lot of reason to leave the house these days. Today I went to the grocery store and I had to get gas, things like that. But I'm getting it to the point that I only have to leave the house like once a week. It's not because I don't want to. I want to. It's just because there's nothing out there I haven't seen before, and there's people are just freaking crappy, and they drive crappy, and everyone's me first, and it's just not even worth the bother. So unless the freaking collective consciousness turns more into, good for everyone and not just for themselves, this egoic freaking mentality that's been going on for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years that has given us the environment of the collective world as we have it now. It's just how it is, There's fair and there's unfair, and the balance of unfair is teetered in its favor, and maybe it'll switch back, maybe it won't, but human beings have free will, and the choices that they continue to make is dipped it in the favor of the greedy. Rich people are only tout their money, and their wealth only gets them everything they want because people allow it. There's people I wouldn't work with. There's people that if they came to me and said, I'll give you freaking $10,000 or whatever to just say that this product's good, I'd be like, no, I won't, because it's not a good product. And how many people wouldn't do that? And I could use it to freaking move in a heartbeat. I could be done, gone in freaking a couple months. Well, I hope, easy. But people don't have integrity like that. I look at all the people that collaborate and are freaking working with this. I mean, and the world is very small to me because I've cut all the things that don't serve me. And money, egoic, freaking greedy stuff doesn't serve me. So anything pro sports related is out. I don't care. Anything politically driven, it's freaking driven by money and who's in charge. And there's no standards based on the environment of the political atmosphere today. Why bother? If a guy is going to get acquitted for his freaking nonsense, why even bother going through it? These people play games. These freaking white dudes are playing their freaking colonial freaking chess games. And they're just going to keep doing it while the freaking, infrastructure keeps falling and and more people become homeless. I just saw an article about 150 kids are homeless, Kids in all ages, we were about homeless. We were homeless for a little while. About 7 weeks, Mom and I. Well, a little longer than that, but we've been homeless before, living out of our car and stuff like that. And people that don't have life experience like that have no business freaking playing games and throwing millions of dollars around for things like campaign, like you did in junior high. But only it's not your mom and dad's money you're spending anymore. It's the country's, and you don't deserve it. And this is the crap that needs to stop. Astrology's the alignments in the charts keep saying, great unrest for America's chart. People are sick of it. People play. Maybe there's a way that this country was intended to be. Maybe it was supposed to be more just. Maybe it was supposed to be more in line with what was good for the collective, for the whole. But somewhere along the line, some people got terribly controlling and greedy and seedy and nasty. And man can change and manipulate and put his interpretation on the laws that he creates as much as he wants, but there is a higher law than that. There is universal law, and that is what is coming back around. So if you're not good to people, and if you think it's fun to pull things over on people and to hurt people and just lead people on, male, female, it don't matter. If you think it's cool to freaking, tout all what read your tarots and charge $100 for an hour and do this and do that, and all you're doing is filling up your background with more stuff and not even paying that stuff forward. That's all the stuff that people aren't taking into account. People take what they want. They take what they want with spirituality, and then you can use it to make a lot of freaking money, just like anything else. And then what we see is more of the same. What else is it for me besides sports, politics? I do like entertainment, music. That's the part that is like my Scorpio moon stuff. That's my you know, and as long as I was a little girl, as long as I can remember, I always imagine how things could be in their greatest grandeur, like birthday parties and stuff. I didn't get a lot of birthday parties. We never had birthday parties. We were so freaking poor. And the places we lived in, it's like the parents wouldn't let their kids come stay the night. It's not like we couldn't go out and have pizza and all the pizza parties. I thought, and the people that did do that, you know, take us all to Chuck E. Cheese, like 8 of us, 10 of us, whatever. I thought their parents were just loaded, you know. That they were rich, you know. So I learned a long time ago to live within my means, and you can still be comfortable and live within your means. I think it's going to be easier for me and Mom to live within our means. We'll have a lot more to live within our means if we collaborate and have a... We want to do like the Golden Girls at 2020. What we'd like to do, you know. Male, female, it don't matter as long as you're respectable, clean, yeah, courteous, uncommonly courteous, because courtesy ain't common. That's evident everywhere you go, even walking in the grocery store. I always try to be mindful of the people that are around me and what they're trying to do, not just what I'm trying to do too. And we're all just trying to get by. It's the progress in Peters, man. It's the freaking vibrational beings. It just like I came across 2 of them today. 2 of them today is when there's plenty of space where they like to walk, just like walk close to you, just to get into your field. It's like a threatening behavior, you know. It's, hey, that's no. Twice today I was paying attention, you know. I used to think I made this stuff up, and I'm like, no, it's what there's. It's just it's a vibrational type. You have the guy like the bully, the antagonist, and it's in women too. It's in women. It's because you have more your masculine and your feminine isn't balanced. And when you got too much feminine, the way I see it, that's when you act like the Jezebel. That's when you act like the dumb girl, but you know what's going on, and you're just trying to freaking use your feminine wiles and manipulate men and stuff like that. That's what they call it, the toxic that's the toxic feminine, you know. So it's just to keep it balanced, in case people hear me talk about the toxic masculine more often. You know, I talk about the Jezebel and the, you know, the freaking, I had one break my heart, totally duped me. I totally fell for it, totally hook, line, and sinker, thought just like me, and it was like me and that was my same flame experience. And anyway, I tell stories about it just in earlier videos, and I don't know. I'm a monogamous spirit. I think one spirit is best. You could be with all these poly people and stuff. You're just telling yourself stories. You want people to tell yourselves whatever you want to make yourself feel better. If you want to tell yourself that, you know, just spreading your seed and having freaking intimate relations without being, you know, intellectually intimate or having a conversation or even connecting as a human spirit at all, that's just collected karma. You know, you talk yourself into it all you want. And so it's just, I've been thinking a lot about love because, you know, Venus is in Aries. I'm Aries sun, and Valentine's Day is coming up soon. I freaking love love. And when I was little, I used to always just imagine, you know, the biggest, grandest parties, and like if I could take girls on dates, what we'd do, you know. And I got to take my freaking same flame. We went on a date in San Francisco once. I flew out from Omaha. She was down in the Bay Area from Portland. We met in San Francisco, had a date. That was a good time. Worked out, didn't even mean to be. It just turned out to be a real special evening. Like, you know, and then the song could relate to me now. I lost my heart there, I did. And there was even a full moon that night. Got pictures of it. Bay Area, or the Golden Gate Bridge is pretty freaking sweet, the whole thing. Then but I mean, I don't always get to do things as grand and big as I want to, because I don't have the means to, because the ideas and the dreams I have are bigger than my pocketbook right now. One day they'll match up. One day they'll match up. I feel good about things, you know. I feel good about things. I got all kinds of freaking good ideas about, you know, I could have a platform of teaching just about balance and energy and my interpretation of it. And or, you know, I have all kinds of ways, but people haven't really been quite ready to see me the way I see it. They haven't been ready because they haven't been beaten down enough to be freaking living their fullest integrity. And I just knew from a long, long time ago, you gotta live into your integrity. I learned a long time ago that it's about, doing the right thing when nobody's looking. Because somebody's always looking. Plus my conscience couldn't wear. I would freaking lay in bed at night and do something ornery that I wasn't supposed to do and lay in bed and it'd wear on me, and I'd end up going out down and telling Mom I can't sleep. This is what happened. Alright, we'll deal with it later. And I get in trouble. I just gotta clear my conscience. Don't want the trouble. More and more people are starting to come into I just saw 15, 55, 55. More and more people are starting to come into knowing that this stuff is real. And I don't know, it's just things are getting interesting, that's for sure. As long as I keep myself in a center point zero and maintain my own spiritual conditioning, just let the world fall in and freaking build itself around me, and maybe once it builds itself out, it'll be worth living in. That's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.